That's fair. That would make me feel better.
Hi there,
Wow,
everybody.
okay.
I like, we came in just on Gerald laughing. And we're going to leave it at that. We're not going to, no, I was talking about the plot of the TV show Extraordinary and how the main characters, when to cheer themselves up, they summon Hitler's ghost and make fun of him.
Listen,
He was a
I will
terrible
always
artist.
laugh uproariously at the idea of like just burning Ghost Hitler to the ground, just razzing his ass.
It's
endless.
one of my
yeah.
favorite scenes in the premiere of Extraordinary. Extraordinary on Hulu. It's a non-paid advertisement. Anyway, hi everybody. I've been having microphone issues, so if anyone has any issues hearing me or anything, let me know. But let's get right into the game. When last we left our heroes, 4 weeks ago. Sorry about missing last week. I was recovering from surgery. But when last we left our heroes, you had gone, you were trying to track down, I'm trying to remember the person's name, a former cleric of Bry who had been kicked out of the church for various reasons involving not being...
Was his name Riggs, or was that the name of the junk shop guy?
I think Riggs was the name of the junk shop guy.
Okay, then I didn't write his name down. Oops.
Well, damn it. Hold on. It's everyone's favorite part of a live stream, watching while the GM opens a PDF.
Watching while the GM opens a PDF.
You know what, Gerald, as a fan of the Drunken Geek, you will appreciate that tonight is going to include everyone's favorite thing, a reading montage!
Ooh!
Yeah, do love reading montage.
Kosowana, it was his last name.
Okay.
Olaman Kosowana.
Oh, I have that on a post-it note right in front of me.
Okay.
Glad we found that.
And yeah, so you went to his workshop where you discovered...
I do have it. Aha!
Well, awesome.
Sorry, continue.
It's fine. You went to his workshop where you discovered that he had... an attack had happened there. His... not really robot... clockwork soul-bound doll... which means there's an actual living soul bound to that thing, named Sweep Up, or Sweep Up, which is what he would always tell it to do, him to do. And told you about a bunch of people, including with shiny guns, including one small person, broke in and trashed the place, and the master, as he called him, left on his big mechanical cat, something you confirmed with the junk shop owner across the street. And he had set several clocks to a very specific time, 2 minutes and 7 seconds after 2. And you also found his copy of the Holy Book of Bry, the Book of Regulations.
Yeah. I think I had picked that up.
Yeah, you
Right.
got
Right.
another
Picked it up.
copy.
Goes through the multiple iterations and all that sort of thing.
Yes, multiple revisions, and they do not renumber chapters, and you've discovered that section 2.2.7 does not exist in either your copy or his copy.
Yeah.
Because that was something that you looked for. I mean, it's not... there are other skipped numbers throughout. Like, it's not like that's the only gap.
That's the one he's obsessed with. It. All his clocks are...
That's the one, yeah, he referenced.
I mean, assuming that that's what it's a reference to, yes.
Yeah.
We did all assume that.
Yes. I wanted to...
It's totally an assumption, but that's the one we made.
Precisely.
And we're going with it.
And that's fine. So, yes, you did that, and you're still there. Now, there is one more thing that you find in the workshop, and that is a strange item on a small dark wood box on the central workbench. Now, this box is an intricate clockwork device of bronze springs and gears set with a forearm-sized hexagonal quartz crystal at the center. There are a series of tiny hammers and chimes mounted along the top of the device, and a metal cylinder with a series of bumps on its surface rests under a dozen narrow strips of metal.
So it's a
Centered
music
above,
box?
Potentially.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Potentially. You have not seen something like this before, but obviously, yes, as the player, probably.
Okay.
Centered above the crystal is a bronze clock face with tiny crystals indicating the ordinals. Weirdly, it has 13 instead of the usual 12.
Okay.
Cool. Can you figure out what this is?
I can try. Crafting check.
Crafting or invention lore, if you have it.
I have engineering lore.
Crafting.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
23.
That is, just barely enough. DC 22. It's a type of clock, but it seems to get its motion and regulation from the large crystal, not a conventional movement of springs and gears. There's no apparent way to wind the clock, although it is running, but the time given makes no sense given that it has 13 hours instead of 12.
It's some sort of clock, but it has 13 hours instead of 12. So I don't really understand it.
Can you tell if it's counting down?
No,
Does
it's
it
moving
count
up.
at all?
Oh, okay. Just
It's
checking.
going up. You can see, and with that crafting check, you also identify the crystal as a particularly pure form of quartz.
Very nice quartz that's powering it though.
Well, can you like just play around with the little gears and whatnots and set it to that time this guy's obsessed with?
Yeah, can I set it to 2 minutes and 7 seconds after 2 p.m.?
There is no way to wind it.
What time is it showing now?
Let's see. So as you touch the quartz, the metal cylinder begins to rotate, and the little hammers strike the chimes in a specific pattern separated by brief pauses that repeats each time after a longer pause. 2 chimes, 2 chimes, 7 chimes. It does this several times per minute for the next hour. It gets very annoying.
Oh boy.
Now, is it possible that we could figure out how to turn this off? I cannot profess myself to be a fan of the clamor.
Maybe it's a trap. Should we try like disarming it like it's one?
Yeah, does the box open at all? Is there something that's going to jump out at us?
No.
Could we drown it?
I bet you we could break it.
Yes, but it could be valuable.
Well, I mean, the crystal, which part? The crystal, the whole
The entity
thing?
in and of itself, some of your high society friends that you have might want to buy it.
It also notably belongs to somebody else.
Yeah.
Just putting that out
Well,
there.
Who
never mind that.
We could also just leave it in his place if that's the other route we're going to take. Crickets.
Maybe we should look around for a way to wind it.
Yeah, well, we still need little boy's legs, right?
No, it's going to require a
Some
good
downtime.
long time and
Oh, okay. Well, we're taking-
expertise you do not have to
Got it.
build him new legs. I mean, working legs. You can build legs.
Yeah.
If you want them to work, that's another story.
Got it. Well, let's look around for a little key.
Okay.
If we don't find one, then let's just wrap this in some clothing and call it a day. Muffle it a little.
Okay.
We'll
You
figure it
don't.
out once we catch up to. What?
Where were we headed next anyway? Could somebody remind me? I will admit that I've been a little remiss. I left some money for our little friend upstairs, but
We gotta go back to the Temple of Bry.
oh right, that place with which I have no particular issue. That's fine. Yep, very chill about that entire situation. Never had.
That's exactly what a very chill person would say, Huck.
Okay.
Buck's already like swigging from his flask.
I just want to say, Gerald, the way you just raised that, the way your blur on Zoom worked, it looked like we were blurring out a brand name.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Amazing.
So
We blurred out State Farm. What the fuck am I
Okay.
saying?
I don't know. What the fuck are you saying?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Wait, we gotta go to the Temple of Bry because they have that research library and they said we could research and we have to figure out what that missing verse is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're allowed
and
to
the
go and research. They're not.
Yeah,
Because
and
it's
the
where they
librarian
keep
is
their
named-
heresies.
And the librarian is
right.
named Jake. That's what it was.
Okay.
Now,
Why do
it's
y'all-
getting
why do
pretty
y'all
late
hang out with
today.
me? Jesus.
It's getting pretty late in the day today. You've been
Okay.
You've been searching this place for a couple hours at this point.
Right.
So,
Or did we find the kitty cat again? Like,
you did, but the cat did not come close to you.
oh. Okay. It's a future pet in the making.
Yes.
Okay. Should we? I mean, what do you guys think we should do? Do we push it like because it's late, or do we just go back to the barrel and bullet and maybe drop off kiddo and tuck in for the night?
I think, well, I think possibly making sure we're not putting this this young creature at any further risk. I think that may be the prudent course of action. I think we should try and make sure that little Sweep Up is safe.
No, Allison was carrying Sweep Up, I think.
I believe that is correct.
Yeah.
Ah,
Allison was like carrying Sweep Up as we were like walking around searching stuff. So
Like carrying C3PO style?
I don't know. It's like a little baby. He's a
I was
little
gonna say
kiddo,
probably more. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
you know.
even easier, really. when you
Yeah, I
think
mean,
about it.
that's adorable.
Yeah.
That you're
Or like the
carrying
side hold, you know.
a clockwork torso and head.
I was about to say if C3PO were the size of a My Buddy doll. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
There's a throwback.
And now I have the commercial stuck in my head. God
Yep,
damn
you're
it,
welcome.
Gerald.
You're welcome.
Incredible.
Sweet
Um,
pup, you want to come with us?
Are you going to help me find the master who will make me new legs?
That is on our to-do list.
Then I will
Yeah.
come with you.
We'll certainly find you somebody to make you some legs.
Definitely. And, I don't know if you can sleep, probably not, but you can hang out with us while we do that.
We know a person, and I know you'll be all right.
Have you ever thought of maybe should I call you Sui instead? Maybe that might be a nicer name for you
You can call
rather
me
than
Sui.
just Sui. Okay. Yeah, I just thought maybe like a real name instead of okay, never mind.
That is his real name.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's
Cheppa's realizing that she's like going to like say something devastating to this child if she keeps talking, so she's just gonna like shut up.
I would say childlike, not necessarily child. But anyway,
Yeah, but
so you go back to the Barrel and Bullet. You pass the night without event. Are you taking Sui with you to the temple the next day, or leaving him in your rooms?
Think it'd probably be safest to leave him back at the Barrel and Bullet.
Yeah, there was that back room where there would
what
probably occasionally be trusted employees who might
What was
talk to him
the-
or something. That way he'd have some company.
what was the fella that Huck talked to about his issue? Who was sort of the clockwork expert?
I don't remember.
He was.
I think I made something up on the fly and then promptly forgot about
yeah.
it.
Was it a catfolk guy?
It was a made up thing. I think we can just let our boss lady know that we took him back and are letting him hang out.
What
I
about-
remember some sort of clockwork technician to whom Huck talked about his unique situation.
Yes. I definitely made something up off on
Yeah.
the spur of the moment and have since completely forgotten about it. And
Well,
it's
here's
in
the
it's
here's
in
the-
one of the YouTube episodes, one of the episodes that did not get output to YouTube in time.
Oh no!
So it is lost to history.
here's the thing then. Make the name up again. Nobody knows.
Fine.
You could
Gilbert.
hello, it is me, Engineer Part 2.
Hold on. Let me look at the notable personae from the Barrel and Bullet.
Just like, it is me, some guy. Why is he French? What am I doing?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
why is he French? I'm dying to know.
I mean,
I don't know, y'all.
I don't believe he would actually be French. That he's from Galt. He's Galtish.
That's French.
What's
Exactly.
what is the equivalent? Because I only have so many bad accents I can do.
Oh, that would be
That'd
Galtish.
be French.
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm Galtish, you silly kid.
Guillotines and baguettes.
Guillotines, baguettes, the Moulin Rouge.
Ha ha ha.
Ho ho ho. My
Anyway.
favorite moment. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. that
Your
one
favorite-
guy who got on French TV just for going ho 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 was like amazing.
So you spend the evening at the Barrel and Bullet. It is uneventful.
Mm-hmm.
So we will jump. So you return to speak with Tertiary Mintakis at the Temple of Bry.
Mm-hmm.
Mintakis and Duga the Acolyte, who carries around the Book of Regulations. I don't remember what it's actually called. There is a name for the book.
Did I get it in my inventory? Because I got a copy.
Yeah, you probably The Logic of Design.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So Mintakis, yes, says absolutely. You can research in the Asynchronous archives. As she told you yesterday, guests are permitted to peruse the church's library freely once a month for a single visit up to 24 hours. However, you have to sign a strict non-disclosure agreement forbidding revealing any information you learn to others. The penalty for breaking this is submission to a Geish ritual to prevent further disclosure, plus a lifelong ban from all of the Temple of Bry's libraries.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
However, in this case, you don't have a full 24 hours. Mintakas unlocks a large gear-covered door for you and says, "It's a good thing you came when you did. These secondary cogs begin their regularly scheduled inventory of the library in 16 hours. I trust this to be enough time for you to conduct your research."
Sure hope so. I don't want to be here for 16 hours straight. I mean, I'm sure it's all nice text and stuff. I told you I was quite impressed with it. Can I see that thing I need to sign?
Yeah, you did all of the signing before
Okay.
before that. We're just gonna say that that's done. I wasn't going to make you do like legal lore checks to.
No,
I do
but,
have legal
you know,
lore.
Sheppa would definitely be the kind of person to be like, I'm not signing my actual first name, and so therefore it legally did not count.
Pass the Golarion LSAT. Roll. Roll for logic.
That is a large library.
Roll for Latin.
Oh, I like that.
I appear not have a token with vision.
Weird.
Because you're there.
Yeah, I see you.
Yeah, Pool is in fact there.
I'm imagining this as the Boston Public Library, just with an orb.
Let me try to refresh, I guess.
Okay. I mean, I'll delete Tapul and put you back in.
Cool.
I bet if there was a giant glowing orb in the Boston Public Library, people just wouldn't even remark upon it.
So that
whatever,
big,
we got a glowing orb.
That'd be
that
like one of
I'm
those
sure there
things
is
that, like,
one.
you like touch it and it's all staticky looking.
so that big glowing orb is actually, it's not a big glowing orb. It's a big magic hourglass.
Okay.
Ah.
Mm. Is it counting down?
You can't really tell. It actually looks like it doesn't so much look like the top or bottom is filling or not filling at any particular rate. It
I
seems
was
to
gonna
be
ask if it
slightly
was
different every time you look at it.
I was gonna ask if it was rotating, but no.
No.
Hey, doesn't it go up to like 13?
No. It does
I don't-
not. It does.
I don't think.
In fact,
they
it's an
count the
hourglass,
same.
which means
20?
it doesn't have those at all.
No,
I
I
don't-
just meant the numbers around the side.
Yeah, no. This map does not
Okay.
actually come from the. This
Got
map
it.
was not provided with the module. This map is from Eightfold Paper, posted it on Reddit. And
Oh, it's a
it
nice
just
map.
looks
Good for them.
really nice. So yeah, check out Eightfold
Yeah.
Paper on Patreon.
Cool beans.
So, where was I?
All right.
Here we go. So, it's time for a research montage.
Dun,
Oh.
dun, dun.
Every round of research takes 4 hours.
Wow.
So you have 4 rounds to research. There
Okay.
are 2 ways you can. There are 2 things that you can research in here. One is the books along the wall, specifically the Logic of Design revision history, because here is the only place they keep the old copies of the Logic of Design, including redacted articles
Ah.
and unorthodox treatises.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Okay.
research there with academia lore, Bry lore, library lore, religion, or a straight up perception check.
Okay.
Then there's the enormous hourglass filled with pure quartz sand that reflects mysterious visions through the glass. You can just go and gaze into it. With Brylore, fortune-telling lore, occultism, or a straight-up perception check. A success on any of these checks gives you 1 research point. A critical success gives you 2 research points. There are thresholds all the way from 5 research points to a maximum of 20. You can get 10 from each of those avenues, combined total among the whole party.
Is my gossip lore of any use?
None whatsoever.
Ugh.
Alkenstar lore isn't useful either, right?
No.
Okay, cool. Just
Nor is
checking.
crafting.
No.
Got it. So it,
Grumble.
yep. It's like personally, like on a level of like, one time I, worked in an archives. This pains me a little because I'm like, I know exactly what I would do, and I can't because that's not how playing a character works.
Yeah,
Gonna be a
perception is my
check.
best out of all the options, and that's a +7.
And perception is, I will tell you, the hardest DC.
Oh, I'm
Makes
sure.
sense.
Yeah.
So, all of the lores have the lowest DC. Religion or / occultism have a medium DC, and then perception is the hardest.
Okay.
So, round 1 of researching. Let's start. We're just going to go around in the order that I have you in Zoom. So it's going to be Gerald, Corey, Desiree, Carrie.
Okay.
Gerald, Huckleberry, which way are you going to research? Are you going to research look through the old revisions, or are you going to gaze into the sands of time?
So basically, I've got perception, and that's it.
I mean, you can make a religion check or an occultism check untrained.
My religion is 0. My occultism is 2, +2.
What's your perception?
My perception is +10.
Okay, yeah, so that's your best.
Yeah.
Best, but also the most difficult thing. But I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's not
Let's
easy.
Let's play
Yeah,
this
but a
out.
+10 is decent.
Let's examine how Huck would be like. You're telling me that what we have to do is walk around this library and look through the past revisions of the Tech Bro Bible? I don't particularly care for that myself, but and he just kind of wanders over. He takes a pull from his flask and he just kind of idly stares into the hourglass.
Okay,
What
go
the
ahead
hell-
and
What in the hell is this thing anyway?
go ahead and click on the perception check that I dropped in chat.
Very well. Check. And oh Lord, that says +8.
Oh.
Huck slips and falls
That
on
was-
the hourglass.
That was a critical failure there.
You just got kind of like zoned out by staring at the shiny thing.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You make a false discovery and lose 1 research point.
Oh god damn it.
That's
Well, good.
tragic.
Now we're
Um,
negative.
But no, I'm not going to let you drop below 0. So we're just gonna, yeah.
We all knew Huck wasn't gonna get us something right off the bat, so
Yeah,
it's
Huck-
fine. We're not counting that.
Listen, this is consistent with Huck's way of doing things. It's either a miserable failure or a terrific success.
And make a will save because you
By-
used a perception for a research check in the sands of time.
Oh god damn it.
Oh boy.
Would
Will
he end up
save, yeah.
fascinated?
Here we go. Well, let's see. Will save is 17.
A failure. You are stupefied for 1 research round.
Well,
Oh,
God,
God.
for 4 damn
For
hours.
the next one or the current one?
Ouch.
The
next one.
the next one.
Oh, all right.
So it's just -1 to wisdom, intelligence, and charisma based skills.
Oh.
All right. Wow. Careful around this hourglass, y'all. It's no joke.
Okay, let's go with Tapool next.
All right. I think I am going to try. My occultism is almost as good as my perception, so I'm going to try occultism on the hourglass,
Okay.
since that'll likely be a little bit less of a DC.
Yep. It is.
Oh,
But you also rolled a 3.
I'm
Ouch.
not
How?
gonna. No.
Did you just hero point it?
I
Yeah,
did
but it's now
into
an
a regular
18.
failure.
Yeah, still it's
Well,
it's still
shit.
a failure.
Ow.
But you didn't use perception, so you don't have to make the will save. Cheppa, go ahead. What are you doing?
Jeppa is gonna. Well, they told her these like volumes are numbered. So she's gonna go looking. She's not gonna look at anything older than the one that what's his face started with, like his copy where he like noted that 227 is missing.
Okay, so you're
Oh.
not going older than that?
No, she's not gonna go. Sorry, she's not gonna go more recent than that.
Okay.
She's gonna go older, and she's gonna try to find like wherever that like his volume is, and then go back like a couple, like I don't know, maybe a case or two, and just randomly pull something.
Okay.
She doesn't
Make-
know what she's doing.
This is, I'm
But she's
assuming,
gonna
a
use a
perception.
perception check.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can click
With a
on the
+9.
perception that I dropped earlier. It's the same DC.
Okay. $15.
Another
Failure.
failure. But you rolled a 6, so
Yeah.
okay. Ellison, last chance to get anything done in your first 4 hours.
Yeah. Allison's going to use her religion and she's going to try to look through the books and find the one most likely to have the verse that we're looking for in it.
Okay.
Yeah. Jeppa's just like sitting
Are
on the floor
you
staring at books.
dropping
Like,
something into chat or should
yeah,
I?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
she's just like, hey, Ellison, it's not in these ones.
Yeah. You're
Can't help any more than that, though.
You're being helpful.
Sure.
Okay.
Don't mind me double checking them.
Religion check is dropped in.
Dang.
Okay, so that's the third 3 out of 4 rolls.
How is that even mathematically possible?
I don't know. I mean, it's mathematically unlikely. It's what, 1 in 800?
I don't want to think of it. That's too much math.
8,000.
Yeah,
It's 1 in 8,000.
Cool.
We should buy a lottery
Today's
ticket,
lucky
everyone.
winners. Yeah, right?
So it's 4 hours later. You've had, presumably, you weren't allowed to bring food in here, so it's lunchtime, and you're all getting a little bit hangry.
Mhm.
So let's let.
You don't look so great. Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's, sometimes
Your eyes are crossing.
you stare at the sands of time and
Sometimes they stare back.
it's
Well,
fine.
that's horrifying.
Thank
I'm
you, Nietzsche.
fine.
Huck, what you doing?
But you know what I think I will do? And he shakes himself and his eyes go uncrossed. Huck looks around. Are there librarians in attendance?
No, they're not allowed to enter in here,
Nobody
except
Yeah.
for their inventory.
There's nobody
Yeah.
else in here.
Not at the moment, no.
It's perception on the sands
Books
of time.
can't stupefy you.
Or perception on the books, right?
Yes.
All right. God, perception on the books, I guess.
Okay. Same perception click. Same perception check. You can just use the same one.
Let's see. Let's see here.
Well,
Better.
There's certainly a lot of books on this shelf. I don't know which of them will be of any use.
I'm glad you figured that out.
Can you read, Huck?
I read just fine. There's a
Just
lot
checking.
of numbers on
Just checking.
there. Yep, I'm harumph.
Tappool. We still have no research points.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think
We're not really a party built for
Brutal.
this.
Brutal.
I made the suggestion to not have a party with no spellcasters.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was gonna pick up occultism, but I was gonna wait till my next level, so that's on me.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the books with perception. Because I think I can only succeed with a crit on the occultism. Ah, Jesus.
Ouch.
Did not fail by much. Do any of you have any? Never mind. I was going to say spells that would help, but no.
Oh. Because all the
Well-
spells like go weird in the like area that we're in.
I thought.
Well, also, none of us are
Yeah,
spellcasters.
yeah.
Yeah, that too, but I didn't take any
That-
feats that would have given me anything.
Huck, by the way, the random number generator has given you another hero point.
I'll add it.
Also, I'm going to remind everyone that you can use the aid action and team up on this.
Oh. Okay, we could do that. Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Gazumed it.
I don't know if you can, but I'm saying that you can.
Okay. Whose turn is it? Sorry.
Your turn.
Oh, okay. My
Sorry.
bad.
No, I didn't say. It's
No, it's just cool. I just sort of zoned out looking at like my skills, being like, why did I do this to myself? Here's the thing,
No,
my
you-
perception is a +9 and my occultism's a +3 because I only have untrained improv. I really don't think like
no.
it'll yeah, it's not gonna get enough. There's no way. So I'm gonna do another perception check on the books.
Okay, yeah. You with the I'll tell you, the DC on the perception is a 24. The DC on occultism is 21.
Yeah. Well,
Which means I have the same.
wait, no, I want to
I
hear.
need the same roll on either one to succeed.
Okay, re-roll using a hero point. Like
Click.
I'm done. That's 24. Okay.
Hey!
Yay!
You have 1 research point. You are only 4. You are only 4 research points away from the first threshold when you get a piece of information. Ellison.
This is round 2 also.
Yep.
All right.
We are coming up on
All right.
4
We need
o'clock
some
in the afternoon.
20s.
Yep, I'm gonna try that religion check again.
Yay!
Success! You have a
Alright.
second point.
Woo!
Huckleberry,
No longer stupefied.
no longer stupefied.
Huck, in the midst of his studying, he's wandering around. He's like kind of training his fingers along the spines of the book. And he leans in and he goes, "Hey there, my little friends. Are there any of you here in this library?" He's trying to see if there are rats in the walls.
There are mice.
Hmm.
Can he talk to mice?
Let me look. Squeaking of rats and other rodents makes a strange kind of sense. You can ask
Okay.
questions of, receive answers from, and use the diplomacy skill with rodents, including beavers, mice, porcupines, rats, and squirrels.
Okay, but how well read do you think mice are?
We're about to find out.
I am dying to
was-
see how you think this is gonna work.
There was listen. I throw spaghetti at the wall until it sticks.
He's hoping he meets Stuart Little.
The what's the thing we're looking for? Do we have a number or a like?
It's 227.
227.
Yeah, 20207.
20207.
Yeah.
Huck writes that down on a piece of paper, and he looks at the bindings, and or he's just like, okay, 2207. Here we go. And he goes, hey there, little friend, Flo. Is there anybody in there? And he tries to coax out a mouse. Is that a diplomacy check?
No, you don't have wild empathy. Oh no, but you can talk to them. Yeah, it's a diplomacy check.
I can talk to.
Make a
mice.
diplomacy check.
Okay. All right. Well, my high fashion clothes to make an impression on nobility
Does not count.
a very noble mouse.
Talking
Mice
to the
don't
Rat
care how
King.
nicely dressed you are.
Like my diplomacy check for the mouse is a 21.
Okay. You have coaxed a rat out, a mouse out from underneath the bookshelf.
Okay. Huck
Step 1 complete.
literally he goes, my little friend, I will, and he takes out like one of his better looking morsels of rations or cheese or something that he's got for himself. And he's like, my little friend, if you can find me this, and he like shows the number, and he shows the cheese, and he's like, find me this, you get all this. All yours, you and your friends. You'd be a hero among your kind.
Gerald? How exactly do you expect the mice to open the books?
They just have to find it for me.
It's a verse in
By
the okay.
opening the books.
Yeah.
They but in the 2207, so we don't know roughly when that occurred.
No,
No.
you don't know when it
No.
was deleted.
Wait, maybe you can look for like edition 2002.
Gerald, I
Hang-
want you to
hang
make
on.
that perception check with a +2
Okay.
for mouse assistance.
I will take it.
Side note, when I ran the beginner's box for some of my friends, like they decided that they were, when they were trying to figure out what the like thing was, it was eating the fish. They were like, I wonder if it's the Rat King. And they were like, we're gonna go find the Rat King and hunt the Rat King down. I was like, okay, guys.
New adventure.
New adventure.
Sometimes they throw a thing at you and you're just like, yeah, okay.
Well, and
I
then they actually went back up to Tamily and tried to like fleece her for even more money because they were concerned they might be facing a Rat King. And I was like, you guys have no idea what you're actually facing, though.
All right. Well, let's see. So I've thrown in my modifier for mouse assistance. All right.
Okay.
Here we go. Ah!
Oh,
Nice.
You labeled
3
it mouse
research points.
assistance.
My friend, you've done well. And he like gives him he like hands over the bit of cheese to the mouse.
So
Who helped
while
somehow.
all this is happening, Tapool, Huck has lost his mind.
yeah,
is
Taffel
all
is
par for the
continuing to
course
look at the
for Huck.
books.
He's talking to mice. He's looking at books.
Yes!
Nice. 25.
We're on a roll.
That's 5, I believe.
Finally.
I think it's 4
Yeah.
because I think
4.
we've each gotten 1 success.
It's 4. Yeah.
Okay. In
I've
that
been writing
case,
them down.
nothing happens. You are closer, though. You are getting closer as we go to Chepa.
Okay. I'm actually going to go over and stare at the thing with perception check.
Chepa goes and stares into the sands of time.
She just kind of wants to know if those like fancy little stones in there are the same kind of quartzes that were in the box that we picked up. It's annoying and hopefully oh no, I died. Not died, but like
Nope.
I stupefied myself.
You did, and no, that's a will save. You did, however, lose one of your hard won.
Oh no!
Tragic.
Unless someone wants to aid Chepa on this, in which case there's a good you might be able to get it down to just a failure.
Huck comes over and goes, no, I've looked at this before. It's you have to. It's like one of those paintings where you have to cross your eyes, then you look in close, and you go back out again, and you go back.
Oh, and you unfocus, and it pops out at you.
Then you see a ship.
Okay, Huck, you need to roll a check for bullshit, but
Deception, yes.
yes, deception. You're aiding with deception. This is
Sure.
not how the research system works. I would like everyone watching this to know that this is not how this system works. Do not emulate this in your home game, or do, because it's awesome.
Rule of cool, Spence.
Rule of cool. First rule.
Rule of
Oh
nonsense.
no!
Ooh.
13? Is that
No, needs to be a 20.
No.
Huck's deception is so good, he rolls a 2, and it's still a 13.
Okay.
well, you just got another hero point. Can you use it?
You know what? Yeah, sure.
Try it.
I am. I'm re-rolling it.
21.
Hey!
Yay! And you turn Chepas from a critical failure to a failure.
All right,
Yay! So we still have 4
So
points.
we don't lose
Okay.
a point.
cool. We just don't lose a point.
Ellison, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna still. I think I have a system going now in the book, so I'm sticking with the books.
Okay.
There. I should have done that.
No.
Ah.
Failure. Back to Huck.
All right. I know you're only going to give me that bonus with the mice the once.
Oh yeah,
That was a gift.
I'm nice.
Mm-hmm.
I mainly gave you that bonus because if you don't at least hit the first threshold, the adventure path kind of stops.
I kind of felt I saw Spence doing some internal like math and going like, Gerald, I will let you roll the +2 if you stop talking about the mice. And it worked. Huck, man. Against
Just
my
do
bird.
another perception check.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna perception. Well, I mean that's the thing. What was it? It was a 20. What was 28 religion?
I think 24 is the DC.
Yeah, I get a perception check
it's your-
again. He's just
yeah.
gonna go. All right, where was it that the mice found the one book? They found a little bit over around this way. I'll come over and he goes eeny meeny miny mo, and he like grabs for a book, and he just starts like pouring.
Are you
through
trying
it.
to sneak up on the correct copy of the book?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. It's still a perception check. I'm not going to let you stealth this.
My stealth is garbage, so thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, my Huck stealth is like +2. Absolute trash. I lost track of the perception thing to click. Anyway, I'll just click on it in my. Where is it?
Just scroll up.
Under
It's
utility.
21 minutes ago in the chat.
Attributes. There we go. I'll just roll the perception there.
Sorry, I could drop it in again. I apologize. I wasn't thinking.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's
17.
Nope.
That won't do it.
Okay,
Oh boy.
Temple, final round of research.
I mean, I'm almost ready to hero point this thing just to like.
Aren't you
You have
out of
two,
them?
right?
I
Oh
had
no,
one
yeah,
more.
you have one left.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
re-roll.
All right. Let's
Huck-
try
Huck
looking at
looks-
books again.
Well, he looks at the one and he goes, "Nope, nothing in there. Maybe it's
Yes!
that
Yeah!
one." And he like
Nice.
casts out his hand to a
26.
different one.
That was the most celebrating I've ever seen for someone spotting a book.
Listen, we're not so
You were
good
the
at
one who
this.
said the
Well,
adventure
that
path
was
ends.
Tappool, and that
Okay,
was
that's
well,
true.
and Huck beefed it both times, but Tappool had it.
Oh, that was Pool who had it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I get.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess maybe we could say I didn't use the hero point. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, we'll say you didn't. Yeah.
All
You
right.
can still have the hero point. Go ahead and add it back to your character sheet. So,
Cool. All right.
5 research
Oh,
points.
I
You
found
just-
it! I found it!
You discover various parables and regulations in Bry's holy text are excised from the text's current version, and you find Regulation 2.2.7. Section 2, the Apprenticeship of Bronze, subsection 2, Holy Places, subsection 7. At the eastern end of Tentacle Canyon in the spell-scarred desert, 180 miles from Cloud Reaver Keep, on a bearing of north 95 east, I don't know what that means, but we're going to assume that airship captains and the like do, is a spherical geode of amethyst exactly 40 feet in diameter. Its shape is so perfect that it is doubtless deific in nature. Even time itself seems to bend around this flawless gem, this cradle of quartz. Like light reflecting off just a single facet of a cut gem in a box of blackest silk, Bry reveals an aspect of her perfect design in the depths of even the most tortuous wastelands.
Hmm.
Wow.
Like the Mana Wastelands.
There's a great big purple spherical crystal out. Well, that's certainly something.
Out in the desert, yes.
Yep. Okay. Sure.
And it bends time and stuff.
I wonder why this got redacted.
Maybe
What
they're
a-
trying to hide it.
What an excellent question. You think you can get 15 more research points in your next 2 rolls?
No.
Absolutely not.
At a maximum of
Unlikely.
2 per roll?
Yeah, we can't even hit the
Tragic.
next threshold, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you
Yes.
can't. Sadly, no.
I think Choppa's just like, well, I give up.
So,
There's a fancy crystal in the desert.
So we've learned.
No, actually, you can get to the next. You actually can get to the next threshold.
Oh, okay.
If you both
Well, then-
get. If both
If we both
Cheppa
crit,
and Ellison crit.
well, I'll just roll because
Oh,
why
is that
not?
all?
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I might as well.
You had 3 threes in 4 rolls. You might as well try for 2 20s in 2 rolls.
Oh, I got an 18. Wait, can someone would an aid help enough?
No, because it wouldn't change the
Tragic.
die to
Okay.
a nat 20.
Got it.
That's the only way we can critically succeed is with nat 20s.
Yes.
So there's no point in rolling again.
Yeah, probably not.
Tragic. Oh,
Come
well.
to me, my mice brethren. Help us read these. I'm kidding. It's fine.
And the clock strikes midnight, and the secondary cogs come in, and they usher you out as they start their inventory.
I feel like Cheppa's
But
just
we
gonna
can come
start
back in a
stretching.
month, right?
I never want to come back here again. You're on your own for that one, guys.
We at least have a location.
We have something, and in a month, when we get stymied, we could come back.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
hope we've solved this by a month.
Yeah, me too.
So you go back
Cheppa's
to
just
the
like, I'm
saloon.
not book smart.
Books
Say-
were mean to Cheppa.
Yeah. She couldn't just yell at them, like, so rude. She wanted to intimidate some books.
Yeah.
Books can't. I find that books can't be charmed or lied to either.
Well, that's just ridiculous.
We got no book smart characters. So, yeah, that was more difficult than I expected it to be. But it also means
Was
that you
it?
it also
I
means
mean,
that you
us
didn't
in a
have
library.
it also means that you did not
Yeah.
have the combat encounters that come at 10 and 15 research points as well. So, you know.
Oh.
Those we probably would have been fine with.
Yeah, it doesn't help you get information.
Oh, man.
Okay, so
Like
Bro.
we just spent 16 hours in a library being like, I really don't.
To find one page of one book.
I gotta tell you, for my art history research methods class in undergrad, like, we were supposed to research a painting without knowing the title or the artist. We got to choose like a random printout of a picture of the painting. And I chose one and I sat down at my desk and I took out Google like images on my phone, the app, and I just like Google image searched it and then I was done. And the professor's only limitation was do not ask your roommate and do not ask another professor for the answer. So I literally was done with that assignment in like 5 seconds, and the rest of my like classmates like spent 16 hours in the library researching, and I was like, no, the Korean lies is the only way.
So on your
I
way
mean,
back to the
It's a
barrel
way
and
to do
bullet,
it.
on your way back to the barrel and bullet, you actually have to cross Bottleneck Bridge again.
That
Didn't
went
we
so
kill
well last
some
time.
people here?
No, I think we knocked them
we
out
did,
because I had
we-
that whip.
Some
Did
goblins.
Did we light them on fire?
Who did?
Yes.
They
Pretty
sort of
sure.
light themselves on fire.
I suppose. Yep. mhm.
Did
That's
you
true
light
That's
also.
them
neither
on
here nor
fire?
there.
I remember a ruckus, just a general, a real hullabaloo, an absolute Donnybrook, so to speak.
Hold on, I am trying to find the correct enemies for this.
Well, that's fun.
Yes, it's very fun. Oh, wait. No, it's not.
I just remembered last time I bought a waffle iron.
Yeah, you did. You bought a very fancy waffle iron last time.
Mm-hmm.
And in Treasure Vault, there's something to do with that waffle iron.
Oh, really? I can't wait for Treasure Vault then.
No,
Because
I'm gonna
There's
charge for it.
there's a special kind of waffle, if I remember it, cooperative waffles. It was in one of the previews.
Okay, interesting.
Dope.
You didn't buy the mithril one, did you?
I think the Mithril
Kappa.
one is way too expensive.
No, it's just an imprint.
All right.
No,
So,
I don't have that kind of money.
as you are crossing the bridge, and three fairly generic looking people, all wielding guns, flint daggers, and flintlocks that appear to be either made of or more likely painted gold,
Huh.
step out from the other side of the bridge and immediately begin threatening you. So everybody needs to roll initiative, please.
You really don't want to do this.
Oh, hold on. Let's
Oh,
see.
they can bet on it.
Hold on.
You
Don't roll initiative yet.
fools,
Don't roll
no.
initiative yet.
Oh, sorry.
No,
sorry.
it's just I literally had to restart the encounter. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now roll initiative, please.
Okay. I'll do it again.
Do you idiots have any idea how
Oh, that was
frustrated
tragic.
we are. Just spent all day in a library. Been wanting to shoot
We're
something for
tired and
hours.
hungry. Leave us alone.
I went from having a 19 to a 12.
Okay.
Oof.
Womp womp.
Yeah, that bumped you down a few. Ellison, you go first.
Yeah.
These guys are just standing at the other end of the bridge with guns and daggers drawn. And the one who's sort of set back from the rest, the one who's back from the rest of them, sort of snarls, "Quit looking into the priest's affairs if you know what's good for you."
Does
Nope,
the Church
don't
of
know what you're
Bra got
talking about.
hitmen?
Huck kind of throws up his arms and go, I should think it's obvious that I do not.
Okay. Ellison, your turn.
I am going to draw my clown pistol because I'm assuming nothing was out.
Clan. You said clan pistol. Sorry, I heard clown.
Different.
You fire it, and it's just like,
So you draw it, you load it, you fire it.
No, it was loaded.
You're walking around with a loaded gun.
Yeah,
Huck does.
I would
We are
assume so.
criminals.
Yeah.
It'd be if it were like a chambered gun, I would say yes, but given that they're like
All right.
they're muzzle loaders, I strongly doubt it.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, draw, load, fire.
thought
And
they were.
did you
Yeah,
target?
I
Break
targeted.
opens.
I did, but it didn't take
Oh, weird.
I thought of
'cause
them
I
more
targeted the
break
one in the
opens
back.
than
Yeah.
muzzle
Well,
loaders,
that
but-
is a miss.
Yeah, I figured with that.
Okay. So, now it's the one on the left's turn. Why is this giving me sound? I have the river noise playing through like my computer speakers.
Oh no.
I turned the ambient noise way down on mine
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
because
Oh, there we go.
that was a very loud river.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is, and I cannot figure out where it's coming from.
I think it's ambient noise under the.
Yeah, it's ambient noise.
Yeah. There you go.
Ambiances. None of them say they're playing.
I would just.
If you go to global volume controls and slide the ambient slider down, it will turn down the river.
Okay. I can't figure out what this is doing.
It might be a sound that is actually dropped onto the map.
Yeah, that
Ah,
too.
That is almost certainly what it is. Oh, there they are. Sorry, this was driving me crazy.
That's fair.
Okay.
Welcome to our ASMR Pathfinder 2E.
Hope you
stream.
didn't need to go to the bathroom.
You find yourself at a river.
So, the goon on the right. Now it tried to give him sound. The goon on the right is going to, because they were waiting with guns loaded for you, is going to fire twice, load, fire at Tapul.
Rude.
I mean, they are very rude. Nat one.
Does his gun blow up?
No, they're not. That's
Tragic.
Yeah, it would be
Darn.
nice if it did, but no. And then second strike for, I mean, can't be any worse. Nat 20.
Ooh.
Oh.
So Pool, that's 14 damage.
Roll is hidden. Oh, okay. There we go.
I got it. Yeah, 14 damage. As
Ouch. Ouch.
you dodge out of the way of the first bullet directly into the path of the second. Huck, your turn.
Huck sees Pool take that shot and goes, "Nobody shoots my little friend." And he draws his dueling pistol. I guess draws, loads, fire. Well, he takes 10 paces because he can do that. 10. And he kind of intercedes himself between himself and Pool. And then he's going to which one fired at him? Left, right, or center?
Right.
Left.
There, thank you.
Oh,
Cool.
I thought it was.
No, it was right.
Okay.
And
Then
Huck's
I'm
going
gonna change
to
who I'm targeting.
I mean, Huck. Well, I guess we'll have to say he draws, loads, fires. I mean, I thought he was walking around with guns loaded. I thought they were like a break open situation. I thought that was possible.
Nope.
No, those are muzzle loaders.
Ah, well, very well. Huck will at least get the one shot off, and I guess I don't get. Oh, can I use the Raconteur's reload
Yes.
in the load? What does that do again?
It lets you make a what's it called? It lets you make a intimidate check, I think,
Yes.
as part of your
intimidation check to demoralize. There we go.
yeah. Also, don't you draw as part of 10 paces?
Yes.
I think you can, yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
You do. It's part of your interact.
Oh,
Mhm.
hot damn. All right. Well, cool.
So it's load, fire, load, and you can Raconteur's reload, I think, on both of them.
Where the heck is... I'm just trying... Where's 10... Oh, here we go. Pistolero. Okay, interact to draw... Cool. Interact to draw one-handed and 10. All right, cool. So he draws, loads, so 10 paces and draws. First action loads the gun. Second action fires the gun. And I guess he Raconteur's reloads for the first one to try and intimidate the thing.
Okay. So make that intimidate check.
There we go.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
wow.
Natural 20.
Very
I mean,
intimidating.
This thing
Extremely.
is super dupes demoralized.
So that guy is now frightened too.
Okay, and then
Let me do
is...
that before you do your. There we go.
Watch Huck nail the sneer and whiff the shot. Um,
Oh,
Oh,
tragic.
he
You get a hero
Oh.
point.
well,
Yeah.
Huck like sneers at him, and he like thinks he's about to get the shot, and he's like, "Huh!" and he wobbles. But the hero point is he goes, and he tries to right himself, and he has another go. He just manages to correct before he actually takes the shot.
and you correct
That was-
into a crit.
Yeah, that was so
Nice.
good.
All right.
Incidentally, it would not have been a crit had he not been frightened.
Nice. Critical damage.
12
That's 12.
damage. So next up is
And then
Oh,
I get to
right.
reload again.
yeah. Then you get to reload again if that's what you want to do.
Actually, Huck will draw his other pistol.
Okay.
his rapier pistol, I guess.
Okay. So up next is the one in the center who warned you about not looking into the priest's affairs. And he is going to just rush up to you with his dagger and feint.
Mm.
So that is. Let's see.
I don't have Raconteur. Nope. Yep. Sure don't.
What is your perception DC?
Perception DC.
10 plus modifier.
That's. God, why? Why does this always throw me off?
It's on your character sheet under the just under the shields. If you go below that, it'll have your modifier.
plus 8.
Okay,
So
so
18.
that is a critical success on the feint. So you are flat-footed, and he is going to use his last action to attack you with the dagger. That is a 22 for a hit.
Yep.
And including his sneak attack, it's 7 damage.
Very well.
And I just want to look up feint, see how long you're flat-footed for on a critical success. Until the end of his next turn.
Oof.
But only against his attacks. So, yeah, also his attacks next turn will also be flat-footed, but I'm going to take flat-footed off of you. Oh, sorry, I accidentally... Oh, and gave you the same initiative again. The other one sees that and fires at Huck. So, pistol.
One comes in at him and takes the hits, and Huck's like, oh, and the other one fires at him. He goes, come on, then, right before he fires his gun.
Oh, it shouldn't include the sneak attack because he did not. You're not flat-footed to him, so take 4 damage off of that. You take 8 damage.
Oof.
And then he's going to reload and move forward. Next up is Tapul.
All right. She spins some dials on her bow. For a critical overdrive.
Nice.
Whee! And then she is going to use a megaton strike.
Ooh.
That sounds fancy.
I know.
Right?
Essentially, it gives it a striking rune on my weapon invention.
Nice.
It's 2 actions to engage it, but it gives me an extra dice on my weapon damage.
Cool.
So let's do a strike. Turn on Megaton Strike, and
Make sure you target.
I do have the one that shot me targeted.
Cool.
Oh,
Oh wait, hang on. Sorry. Well, that was a 4. My
Yeah.
thing isn't gonna help.
Mm.
Is it the same one?
No, it's the
the
one in
one
the
that
back.
shot me. This one.
Well, it's the one that I shot, right?
Yes.
If an ally, it's been a minute, is about to use an action that requires an attack roll, targeting a creature within my weapon's first range increment, I can force an enemy to acknowledge me as a threat, and I can make an attack roll to aid the triggering attack. And if I dealt damage to that enemy with the same weapon since the start of my last turn, I get a +1 circumstance bonus. I don't know if that would
I-
actually.
Don't think an aid would be enough to.
Yeah,
me
you
over
would
the
have to
top.
be legendary
No.
and crit.
Well.
Yeah, it was a miss by 4.
Very well. Still a cool ability
that's
that I have to remember to use, though. The fake out.
My semi-useful turn.
Yes. Chepa.
Yes. So I have that feat that I already have my rapier drawn at this point.
Yep.
I think I'm looking at the guy in front of Huck. Shep was just gonna be like, I'm gonna show you what a real weapon can do. None of that painted on crap. And that is gonna be her intimidate. Let's see. Select be a target. $27.
Voice.
That is 100% intimidated. That is it's just barely not a critical, so it's frightened 1.
Too bad it wasn't a critical, but
Yes.
I'm also going to do a tumble through onto the other side of oop, I don't want to target myself. On the other side of this guy. Like here, I think that would be flanking, right? Can you see that?
No, you'd have to be
I drop it.
1 more over.
Like
You have
here.
to be opposite, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing on the here. I think you can be diagonal-ish in that example.
No, you have to be straight across. Like you could be
That only
diagonal
counts for
to
large
diagonal.
characters.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Well, I'll just tumble through and be behind. It's an acrobatics, right?
Yeah.
Is there a
By the
tumble
way,
through acrobatics?
folks
There we
in
go.
chat, feel free to say stuff because that's how Twitch knows that we're actually that you're actually watching the chat, watching the stream.
Oh, I forgot to target that guy, but I got a 15.
I don't remember what the DC on it is. Is it his reflex?
I think so.
Okay, then no, it's a DC 23.
Okay. Well, but I still get there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Movement ends, you trigger reaction. Okay, so cool. I'm there. I do have let's see. Where is my what do I put on my my panache? Where'd I put it? Faint, opportune post, effect, panache. There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna stab this guy.
Okay.
$17.
It is a hit because he is both frightened and flanked.
Noise.
Yep.
Gotta
And
stack those modifiers.
2 damage. Sneak attack.
Oh,
Baby. That is a
Nice.
17.
that is a ton of damage.
Hell yeah.
He has been well and truly fucked up. Is that your entire turn?
Yes.
Move,
That was
As
3
you-
actions.
tumble through,
As-
stab. Okay.
As you stab the
Intimidate.
person,
Tumble through.
Yes.
Stab.
as you connect with the stab, Huck makes eye contact and goes, "Ha!"
That's
Ellison.
what happens when your big tall friend comes into your aid.
That's right. I'm short, but I know tall, mean people.
Ellison, your turn.
You know, short mean people too.
I am
Yeah.
one.
I am going to move up, draw my sword, and attempt to hit the guy who everyone's beating on.
Ooh, 20. Nice.
For 12 points of damage.
Fantastic. He is even more hurt than he was a moment ago. It is now the one in... No, it's that one's turn.
He's not having a good day. Good
No.
evening. No.
He is
I
not.
thought the first one to act was this one down here.
So did I, and that's why I'm... Oh, sorry. Foundry was showing me something weird.
Because that's the
Yeah, I'm
jackwagon that shot me.
Yes, it is. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out why it's not releasing which one I click when I click off of them, so I need to figure that out. Okay. So the one that shot you, let's see, is going to flank with his buddy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a flank chain.
Yup. Watch me go down like a pile of rocks.
And is going to stab Chepa.
Yeah, I'm...
Let's see.
Okay, I have nimble dodge on. Cool.
Oh, good. Oh. That's a 25
I believe that does indeed hit. Yes.
for 9 damage.
Okay.
And he's going to attempt to follow up with a...
Oh, you made the goon take damage as opposed to me.
Oh, well, let's not do that.
Not that I don't appreciate it, but should be fair.
Yes.
Thank you.
And then he's going to... What the fuck? Attempt to stab you again. Why not? I mean, he is frightened, but it's a 24.
Yeah, I think my AC shows with my like modifier, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
going. It says it's going against an AC of 20.
My AC right now is 22, but
Okay.
sure.
It was still a 24.
Yeah. It still beat it.
Yeah, that's... I
Took
don't...
11 damage.
Yep, for 11 damage.
Tragic.
Yeah.
Chuck is just like, ow! They'll have no manners.
Huck, it's your turn.
Huck, I mean, well, he's flanking the one right in front of him. He's got his rapier and his pistol out. Up close, I mean, he's going to... What, I have to swap... Or I have to declare the rapier is like melee or switch modes or something.
Yeah, it only works as one or the other.
Per
It's not like
turn.
a bayonet.
Right.
Is it like an action to switch them, or is it just
No, it's
switching?
an action.
Okay.
What are they? Hybrid weapons?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. Let's see. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm just seeing if I had anything else that I could. Trying to remember what all I was working with. I'd only be able to like. Huck swaps the rapier to. I mean, he just kind of flips it in his hand to be a rapier. Rapier goes in the left hand, and he goes, "I don't care for you very much. You seem to me like an ill-bred so and so." He's got nothing really, but that's his intimidate check against this guy right in front of him.
Is you tell him he's an ill-bred so-and-so?
Yep.
Okay. Make the intimidate.
To demoralize.
Damn! Natural 20! What a burn coming from Hawk!
Must have been in the tone.
To the one right in front of you?
I mean,
Yeah.
listen, when a
Mhm.
rat tells you you're ill-bred, like,
Yeah.
where
You're
can you really
ill-bred
go from there?
so-and-so from a drunk rat.
I think I can make some aloe from the cactus if you need it for that burn.
And then is it same just my rapier pistol? It's the plus 11 or is it different?
It's what it would be as a rapier.
Oh, melee.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, so it is not as good, but narratively I think it makes sense. There we go. And I'm doing it as finesse. So it's dex, not strength, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Hadoop. Let's see what that is.
Nice.
21.
Yeah, it's definitely a hit. He is flanked and frightened 3. For
know why
1 point of damage.
And Huck follows it up with, "And so's your old man."
Okay.
Huck
So
doesn't always know what he's saying.
Huck doesn't always know what he's talking about? No shit.
He frequently doesn't know what he's talking about. Sometimes he just like words are just flying out of his face, and you're like, "What does that mean?" He's like, "I don't know."
So that one is going to step out of the flank. And yeah, at the fear level he's at, he is going to attempt to run the
Jump in the
fuck
river.
away.
Jump in the river.
Bok, bok, bok.
Yeah, he jumps in the river.
Awesome.
He just throws himself over the edge. There's a Wilhelm scream. And the
Like,
other
I know
one,
that insult was a lot, but it's not enough to kill yourself over.
the other one steps
I think he can swim.
in between Ellison and the rail and is going to try to feint at Ellison. Ellison, what is your perception DC?
19.
That's a failure. You are not flat-footed. So he will just straight up try to stab you. For a 28.
That'll hit.
I thought it might. And for a whopping 5 damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to attempt to move away from you.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah, I know.
I hit him.
You get to take an attack of opportunity.
Like the best thing about being a fighter. Attack of opportunity.
I even remember to target him.
Oh,
Nice.
Ooh.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh, that
so
was nice.
yeah, that was very nice. Roll that damage.
Roll that sweet, sweet damage.
22.
Oh,
Okay. Well, he still gets away.
But you stab him just right in the butt cheek, just like, oh god damn.
Yeah. Oh, and he got as far as he can get in one action. So, okay.
How's that for being a pain in the ass?
No, we can go one more. Okay. Pool, your turn.
All right. I am going to use 2 actions to crank the bow up and get it into Megaton Strike again. And shoot the one that I was trying to shoot earlier. There we go.
That's a hit.
Ooh,
Nice.
Oof.
nice.
17 damage.
And then I will shoot again without the Megaton.
That was a
It was
miss.
on that 20, just barely.
Oh,
and then
yeah, it just
rolled off
fell
of it.
off the 20.
Oh,
Okay.
that's.
What? No,
But
oh no,
at
that's
least
3
I had a
actions.
successful Megaton Strike.
You did.
That was cool.
Cheppa, over to you.
Man. We're not going to get any information from these guys, probably. So I am just going to.
Straight up murder them.
Yeah, why not?
They started it.
They did start
They
it.
did start it.
And my
Yeah,
mama taught me
yeah.
to finish it.
No jury would convict us. Actually, the
No,
juries here
cool.
probably would, but
Only because they're corrupt.
No. Okay. So I tried to strike. That was a miss.
It
I will
was.
do it again. And this time I will use a finisher. Let's see. Oh, that also missed because I didn't target again. Oops. Might be.
No, go ahead.
Okay,
You know
well,
what? Roll it again, targeting.
okay.
and worse.
That was
Okay.
much worse.
I tried, okay?
That was way worse. It's fine.
You tried to be nice, and it
Got a
just
7.
backfired.
Ellison,
Critical
over to you.
miss.
Back to you.
Okay. I am just gonna. I'll just tumble through on this guy to get on his other side because I don't want him running off yet. I'm pissed. Let's see. Remove effect. There we go. I am targeting him. Where's my 1 second. Tumble through acrobatics. Have a target. Success.
Barely a. It is. You were at the DC, so yes, you tumbled through to the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. I didn't mean to go that far. Maybe. I'll stop. You can move my token.
Go ahead.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
I'm going to move up to the guy that's fleeing and attempt to hit him again.
Well, you
Nice.
do.
28.
15 more points of damage.
Okay.
How's he looking?
He's looking rough. He is looking. Yeah, he has been beaten to hell, and he looks like he's on his last legs.
When he runs again, strike him down.
Tell us what you know about the church.
Who sent you?
Let's see. It's now the one's turn who's fighting Cheppa. Is gonna attempt to feint Cheppa again. Chepo, what is your perception DC?
Mine is also 19.
19. Well, he rolled a 2, so no.
So no,
So he attempts to
I
feint
know
you,
that trick.
knows how badly he did, and is going to step around you. Do you have attack of opportunity?
Tragically, no, not yet.
Okay. Then he is going to end up here. And he yells back, "This was a warning." Huck, your turn.
Not very scary.
Huck loads his dueling pistol with Raconteur's reload, targeting the one that's running away, and goes, "This isn't."
God, I hope
Uh,
that hits.
He attempts to intimidate or demoralize. That's a 3, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
You do
Well,
not.
Very well. But he takes the shot anyway with his dueling pistol. It's a distance, but let's see.
Oh.
What are you on this fight, dude?
old Huck, you can only like roll really well, like
Or really poorly.
or really poorly.
I mean, it's funny how you build a character and the rolls back up their whole deal. All right, let's roll that crit on Mr. This was a warning. 19.
19. He's still up, but so
Wow.
Just
As-
take apart his knee.
of course. So hit points are not meat points. They are
I know.
like if you hit, you don't really hit. You take out some of their stamina, or like they get tired from dodging. This one actually like tears a furrow in his thigh.
He runs slower now.
He's up, but he's bleeding.
So that's an up. And then that's a Raconteur's reload again on
Correct.
the dueling pistol.
Chepa, you get the 10 o'clock hero point.
Oh, nice.
Can I attempt to demoralize the other one?
You can.
All right. I'll demoralize the other one. With that Raconteur's reload. Not so much.
Yes, it is.
Ha!
That's a success.
Awesome.
Nice.
With a 19, that is a success. Okay. It is the one who has been running away's turn. And he will... Let's see. He's going to attempt a trip on Ellison.
Okay.
Ellison, what is your reflex DC?
That'd be 10 plus. So 19.
Okay. I'm trying to put skill actions into their thing, but it's not working.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. And it just restarted it rebooted Foundry for me. So it's going to take about 10 seconds.
It's all good.
Oh, it won't put them on monsters anyway. What am I talking about? Or on NPCs. Okay, so he is going to target Ellison and make an athletics check. Oh, and because of the frightened, it's a failure.
I love frightening.
Nice.
Oh, it's so satisfying.
Yeah,
Demoralize is like the best.
Yeah,
Debuffing is so good.
Yeah, it's an
Huck
18.
reloads and it's just so cool. They're like, oh.
Okay, so that's one action to attempt to trip, one action to step, and then
Ah.
one action to
Run away.
run away.
Howard.
Yes. I'm sorry. I thought that was clear. Pool, your turn.
All right. Third verse, same as the first. 2 actions to Megaton Strike.
Oh, you already hit. Never mind. I was about to be like, fake out.
For 18 damage on the one that shot you initially.
Yep.
She holds grudge.
Oh.
Ah!
And yeah, so this one, the arrow arcs up over Chepa's head and then comes down with seemingly more power than gravity would put behind it, and goes right into the dude's clavicle, and he goes boneless and collapses.
How far away is the one that is off the page?
Sir not appearing in this combat anymore is... Hold on, I need to measure. 70
Because I
feet
have
away.
a range increment of 60 feet, so...
He's 70 feet away.
Tragic.
All right, so -2. I might as well try.
Yeah, I mean, you have 2 actions left.
No, I have 1 action left.
Oh, right.
The Megaton is 2 actions.
Okay, yeah, roll that.
All right. I probably won't hit. Nope.
Not
Oh,
with a
tragic.
10. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, so that is the end of that combat because he's going to get away. And let's take a quick break. We'll be back in 10 minutes with more of this. Talk amongst yourselves. I will give you a topic. Rhode Island is neither a road nor an island. Discuss. We'll be back. We'll be back in a few. And we're back. Hope everybody had a good break. Where was I? Right. So you finish up that fight. They have no loot of note.
Okay, so nothing that would tell us like who they're involved
I
with.
throw him into the river.
I
Do
mean, they had
have-
shiny guns. They're probably
Do they have a note? Do they have a note of loot?
no.
No, he just said that.
No. You said they had no loot of note. I was asking if they had a note of loot. Then maybe indicate.
Nope.
No.
We're also
That's
tossing Huck over the
just
overboard.
Move on, Gerald.
Gerald, is 10 o'clock too? Is 10:15 too late for you?
I'm,
He's reached his tipping point.
Looks like
So
he's
we
reached his
dispose of the
tip
body.
over point.
about 45 minutes. I will.
Yeah, 45 minutes. We'll do that. So you go back to the Barrel and Bullet, and meet up with your employer, with Phoebe, who I guess strongly recommends that you follow up on that lead of the location that he seems to have been pointing at.
Well, yeah, that seems pretty obvious.
Yeah, maybe he took his giant cat and rode out to the middle of the desert because that's smart.
I mean, yes.
Do we have any extra giant,
Have we
you
received?
know, mammals?
Have we received any messages in the last a day or so? Perhaps from anybody? A little note dropped off of any sort. I left contact info. And a
Yeah,
lot of
you
money
did for
in
the kid.
The kid in the loft.
No, he has not yet taken advantage of that.
All right, fair enough.
He still might, but he has not as of now.
Okay.
Uh,
Huck's just gonna go. All right.
yeah, so Phoebe suggests that tomorrow you head over to Pilot Square to find a pilot willing to transport you out into, the heart of the Spellscar Desert, which is a dangerous trip.
Well, it just sounds like a hoot.
You're
If
going to
you
have to
ask
find a
me.
real, Han Solo of airship pilots to take you.
Or that guy in the Mummy who was just like, he wanted one glorious.
I'm looking to die.
Yeah, that guy. But he was so excited. He was willing to do it because he was looking to die.
In
We
the
need that
Brendan
guy.
Fraser mummy?
Yeah, the old
It's like
man.
the guy
Oh,
who's going,
yeah.
Old man.
Here I am.
All my
just
friends are
soaking
dead.
up-
It has been
Yeah,
too long
He just
since
got
I
out
have
of
seen
World
that
War
movie.
One.
Yeah,
You
it
gotta
has been
watch it
too
again.
long since I've seen that. I love that movie.
That's
But-
tomorrow's homework.
Watch the Brendan. Tomorrow I'm going down to spend the afternoon, evening with my girlfriend and her kids. So I don't think the
Family
mummy is
film.
appropriate. I don't think the mummy is appropriate for the 10-year-old.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was like, my favorite movie when I was like 3 was Jurassic Park, so I'm not the right
Sure.
person to ask.
Also, I keep forgetting that I think you're the youngest of us. Like, I
Yes.
completely forget that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
I'm. How old was I when the Mummy came out? Hold up.
I was 17, so it was I think 1998, 1997, 1998.
1999.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I was 17 or 18.
I was 7, and I definitely watched it that year.
Okay then.
Yeah.
I saw it in the theater.
I was also obsessed with mummies, so.
Well, yeah.
Well, and look how well Des turned out. I mean,
Yeah. Totally well adjusted, guys.
like, what's the problem here?
Anyway, moving on.
Find a pilot.
Yeah, head to Pilot Square, find a pilot willing to take you.
Got it.
Pilot
And
Square, the pilot district.
and the most important thing for when you start looking for a pilot, level to 5th level.
Got it.
So
we should have done this during break.
Yeah,
Alright.
I just realized that.
Well,
Oops.
Do we
It's
want
fine.
do we want to end tonight so we can level before next time? Yeah, let's do that. Because I forgot, and it's going to take more time than I think we actually have to level up.
Leveling montage.
Yeah, so before next time, level up to 5th level, and we will find a pilot, find an airship headed that, or not headed, charter an airship that will take you out into the Spellscar Desert. And yeah, we will see you in 2 weeks. Are we on for the 18th? Anybody have anything going on? It's the weekend after Valentine's Day.
I don't think I do. I think that should be good.
Okay, excellent. We will see y'all in 2 weeks. Good night, everybody.
Bye.